Good everybody, what's up? It is Robett, and today's question is, how do you find talent to help you with your content if you don't have the budget? Now, this is twofold. If you're running a business and you don't have cash to be doing this, it's very tough to be able to ask someone to just do it for free if there's no value they can get exchanged back. If you're in a position that is of influence or there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can then teach and learn, then it becomes more of an internship opportunity. But if the question is structured about how do I just get people to work for me for free, that's not really structured fairly and right to make that an equal exchange, so it's kind of a dick move. I've done it in the past where I get hit up all the time like, hey, I want to come work for you, hey, just blah, 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 blah. We've done it a couple of times, and what ends up happening is you want to make sure that there's an equal value on both sides, where it's not spending too much of your time teaching them to bring them up. At the same time, sometimes if your time is really valuable, it's like, I'd rather just pay someone to be able to do that. But in saying that, is you should think of a great way where you can add equal value back. Like, let's say if you have a business and it's a cool little, surf store and you want someone to do some content for you, that's fine. What will then wholesale rates or free gear built up as some type of contra thing? Always try and find a win-win for both sides. Now, if you know absolutely nothing about media or content or anything and you're getting someone to do that, what's the value they're getting? Cool, like work experience, just doing shit to doing shit's nothing. You need to be able to get more, sort of not just more value, but they need to be like learning part of their journey or process of upskilling their sets. Like, could you plug them into different parts of your network to add value to them? Like, how could you help them in return? But just saying, I don't have budget, someone come do all this shit for me. It's like, yeah, well, flipping accounting season is just around the corner too, and you don't have budget for that, but you got to pay an accountant, and no one's just going to do it for free. So it needs to be a trade-off. This is business and life. This isn't a flipping charity, and just wasting other people's time and talent for shit for you is kind of a dick move. So don't play that game at all. And saying that, if you can't afford to be able to get one, do it yourself. Google up how to be able to film with a smartphone and put a little stand up. Easy. Make good content, done. Sit there, write text, done. You don't need all that stuff for other people. Like 99% of the stuff that I've ever done has been me and a cell phone. No other team, no nothing. So even this right now, no other team. It's just right here to a camera. So don't be lazy trying to delegate. And if you are lazy in delegating, don't be a cheap ass and not flipping add value back so it leads to equal exchange, because that's just not how you win. If anything, you'll just come off like a flipping kook. So anyway, could go on a rant about that for ages. Not that, I'm sure you can get that. All right, have a good day, team. If you've got a question, hit the link below. Feel free to come through to me, and I can add value if I can. Have a good day. Peace.